JT Prospects Year 26 is now completed. What a summer it was with the girls and boys of summer. We had our first female hockey player compete this summer, Olivia, who's going over to Italy after her York University pro career. We wish you well, Olivia. To all the players, thank you for all your hard work. Many of you have gotten commitments at higher levels. Some have signed contracts in Junior A. Well done. We will be following you all this winter. To all the parents, my sponsors, thank you so much for believing in this, foundation for your young players to get to the next level. To my staff, Stefano, James, Zach, Novahar, Coach K, Coach Matt at CrossFit, thank you all for your long hours and really, really helping these athletes get to the next level.
So some of us have to get stronger. Some of us have to get faster. And you're getting the instruction from Matt in the gym, from the four of us on the ice, of what you need to do. And what you need to do is you have to look at you, not the guy beside you, and how do I become the best version of me?
The culture is great. They're respectful. They come in, they want to work. Usually you see maybe a little group that doesn't, maybe want to work as hard, but the older boys seem to keep everyone in check, which is nice, which helps out. The first phase of the program is going great, working on strength, stability, a little bit of acceleration, de-acceleration today. We got the assault bikes out, the boys are having fun, little sprints, little kind of challenge each other. And no, I think they're doing great. The strength aspect, they've really been able to build a bit of functional hypertrophy. You don't want to put too much mass on them, slow them down on the ice. But yeah, I think the sprints, the acceleration has been going good. They're really on point with the little mechanics, the things I'm teaching them, and it seems like it's starting to kind of week over week, seeing a lot of progress.
It's been a very interesting summer, and I feel like I've already grown. After these past couple of weeks, I already feel myself getting better, getting stronger. I'm finding a lot of benefit from Matt at the gym, and just from you, James, and the whole coaching staff on the ice. I feel already myself, I'm able to tune my skills, just the little things.
It's been really great. It's been really tremendous here. Great group of guys. Lots of positivity, which I love. Coming from a lower end team last year, it's great to see guys wanting to compete with each other and wanting to each get better each day and keep having a smile on their face. So it's been really great, really great.
Yeah, well, so my team, I'm 09, so like the shots I get at practice compared to these guys, they're like a lot, well, like I know they're not like as slow, but like it's a huge gap of speed. So when I come to your skates in the summer, it's like a lot faster, so I have to like readjust to like the speed. But like after going to like many of your skates, I think like I feel more like comfortable with these shots. It's like it's not like too fast or hard, and I think I really adjusted properly to their speed of the game.
Well, after we build kind of that base strength within kind of this first phase, then we're going to do kind of what we call a realization phase. So we're going to use the strength that we built, and then we're going to look at turning it more and transferring it into power. So then they can use that strength into that kind of speed, that power on the ice, which is going to help work on that first step, kind of quickness, that explosiveness off the line. They can kind of push each other around a little bit more, have that own kind of that stability within their core, and so they can translate that power from their hips to that upper body. But yeah, we're going to get into a little bit more kind of cleans, a little bit more power overhead. So we're kind of building that foundation now, and then we can kind of use it to our advantage going into week 5 and 6.
I remember my first day like it was yesterday. We were down at Paramount Ice, and I didn't know any of the guys. My first day was awesome. I enjoyed it. The second I got there, the workout in the gym in the back was awesome. When we would go out to the field, and ever since that day, from then till now, my skill and my stick handling and just my overall play and seeing the ice has just skyrocketed, and I've improved so much from coming here, and that's why I keep coming back, because I love it.
It's definitely been an honor joining the JT Prospects camp this summer. From the moment I stepped on the ice back a few months ago, I knew that this was the place I needed to be in. All the guys made me feel very welcome. The coaching staff made me feel comfortable. It's definitely been a great environment. All the guys have pushed me to work my hardest. I've learned a lot from them and from you and the other coaches. They're definitely pushing me to get to the next level, playing in Italy and in Europe. The goal of mine is to make the Italian national team, and I definitely believe that the last few weeks have definitely pushed me to get there, and I can't wait to continue on the rest of the summer.
2 laps all the way around, stop. Turn my hips, stop. Did I tear up the ice?
For last 3 years being at JT Prospect, so I feel like my biggest improvement is to like keep climbing the mountain, like you said. You know, like I can't just, okay, I joined the camp for like a year and I'm already there. So I mean, like you said, there's player playing hockey and there's hockey player. So there's difference. So which I would like to be, which is like a hockey player. So I basically my life, which is just study and hockey, which is like 50 and 50%.
All right, back into forward fold. Halfway up. Okay, back down into downward dog.
For me, I started here 11 years ago as a student, and now to become like your lead man and your head instructor is truly a grateful experience for me, because I've been able to learn from so many different camps throughout the years. From my first year here as a student, you know, coming in, getting to know you, getting to know the program, getting to know kind of what the program entails and how it's ran. From then going maybe 4 or 5 years going into teaching it, and now being able to like just sit by your side and allow you to kind of sit off to the side and allow me to run it and kind of take it to a different degree, but also using all the values and the teachings that you taught us is cool. Like for me, I've seen it go from a camp sometimes where there's different guys going on the ice. Now it's kind of gone to where it's more individual programming. A lot of guys are coming in for meetings and interviews with you to go over certain things throughout the camp to make sure that they're getting better, not here, but away from the rink as well, and in their own personal time, making sure they're doing the right things.
Down the ice, trying to zigzag through each cone. Push, 3 turn, push, 3 turn, okay?
I see huge improvement in all the kids. They come out with a great work ethic. They work hard. They're controlling their edges better. They're listening. Their balance is stronger. So everything I'm feeding them, they're absorbing it and just taking it in. So I really focus on, you know, getting them to really press into their ankles, really bend their knees, really use rhythm, timing, use their ankles and knees together. And I really try to get them to sit lower as much as possible and just keep pushing them, just keep pushing them down. So.
Well, this is year number 2 for you.
Yes,
we're
amazing.
really happy to have you back.
Thank you.
And you know, we look forward to the rest of the summer and what you're doing with these young hockey players. And we've got our first female player in there,
I know,
Olivia, which I know you're
amazing.
enjoying, and maybe more to come. But I want to thank you for everything you're doing for these young hockey
Thank you,
players, because it's
Jim.
huge.
Thank you. Thank you
Okay.
for having me. The kids are all doing wonderful, and I'm so excited to continuously work with them.
Beautiful, thank you.
It's everything I want. It's everything I want. It's everything I want. It's everything I want.
Yeah, it's been interesting for sure. Being a player, well, since I was a little kid in these camps in different capacities, going through my own journey as a hockey player from minor to junior to then university, and now being in a spot where hockey's done from a playing standpoint, and now trying to give some kids inspiration and be a teacher as opposed to being taught, which has been a lot of fun for me. I think it's this year especially stepping up into a bit of a bigger role. It's been empowering in the sense that I get to use my personal experiences and not only the things that worked well for me, but some of the things that I fell short on, and try and impact the players we have here with those lessons, you know, make it clear to them that it's not always a smooth, even plain road towards whatever goal you're trying to reach, and it takes sacrifice, but also making time for yourself too. And just, like I said, understanding from the back seat now and having a full vision of what I went through as a player, to try and help these kids get through obstacles that they go through, whether it be school, life, hockey related, and try to get the best out of them. So I've enjoyed that part of it.
It's definitely going to be a much harder year than my previous years, especially playing junior C. Everybody here wants it. Everyone wants to get better. When I played junior C, it was kind of everyone was just there to have fun. So I took that and I played to my best ability playing junior C, and now that I'm here at Aurora, all I know is I need to keep working hard to stay in the lineup, because if I don't, things can take a turn. It feels great that all my hard work has finally paid off. A little less stressful, but still obviously stressful because I still need to keep working hard to stay in the lineup. But I love coming here every single day, seeing all the guys, and knowing that I'm finally playing junior A and have reached my goal for the last 3 years. It's special.
Well, like taking like this camp, you know, getting the chance to play with like better players, learning the tips from Coach Stefano, I think I can like help put it into my game with my team, and like hopefully I can like do like something with my team and hopefully like win like lots of games and like do really well this year.
So working on that quick snap, it allows me to catch the goalie off guard. So instead of stick handling, dusting the puck before I shoot it, I just quickly snap and release, and the goalie, it's too fast for him to save it. So then I end up scoring more, create more time for me to actually like pick a corner and shoot. So
I have that passions on hockey, so which bring me like extra work, you know, in life. So I mean, during this 3 years, I have a lot of pressure, but like Jim, you said, like keep turning that page over, like start from the next day. And then I actually did that, like I just work hard, you know, keep working hard, and I keep improve. And then right now it's my 3rd year at JT Prospect. I'm gonna just keep climbing that mountain until like I get to the next level.
What really helped me is, I think, being in the gym consistently. I've done gym programs where I've been doing gyms every other day, not every day, and where they've had good programs. But I think with the staff at CrossFit and how they're able to manage the workouts and what I've been doing, I think I've already, like, as I said, I think I've seen growth, and that's just the biggest thing I'm able to reflect on in the books. So I think the biggest takeaway has to be from the gym. I've just enjoyed every single day here, and I can't wait to finish the rest of this program.
Great, love it, love it. It's great for me, especially a guy who loves being physical out there, or athletic, as you could say. I like being athletic, eating right. CrossFit's good. You're working on your core, you're working on cardio, everything about it. So the weights, everything's important. Everything that's being taught is important, especially from the warm-up and to the end of the training session. James really takes interest in like focusing on a lot of edge work, which I think is very important, because you got to be able to keep up with your edges, especially in today's game, because as today's game is, it's like you see Bedard, all edge work and hands and speed, right? So it's all the things you want to focus on mainly to get better.
This year, like, you have a great group. A lot of young, energized players willing to learn. They want to get better. There's no hot shot junior A players in here who think they're a little bit better than everyone else. Everybody's kind of on the same playing field going into August camps. For me, like, a lot of these kids are on the right track to get to where they want to go. For them, making sure they're doing the little things right each day. I like to say, like, from you, like getting just 1% better each day. And a lot of these kids are on on that path to get up that mountain and get to that next level of junior A to be able to play at a high level. I think a lot of these kids are right there. They just need to keep working on those fine details to get them to that next level and to be able to do it on a consistent basis each day.
First off, I've had a ton of, on top of you, a ton of amazing role models through coaches, whether it's Russ Harrington, my first sort of real AAA coach, to Tom Milne, JD, Kevin Forrest, Greg Pahalski. I've had a lot of great mentors to look up to and see how they manage things differently and find my own way as well. And for me, I think for the D in the camp, I wasn't a fantastic offensive player, but I found a way, and it's helping them understand that there's more ways to play the position than just the McCarrs and the Hughes of the world. Obviously, if you have that capacity, then by all means use it, but the reality of the matter is every single team has a top two, every single team has a bottom four, and guys who are on the bubble. So finding a way to use that role, whether it's as a PKer like I did or a shutdown style of player, there's no wrong way to play. It's about finding a way to have an impact, and I think if I can get the guys that we have here to understand that they don't have to be that hair on fire, riverboat gambler type player, that would be big for us. And obviously the keys to that that I want to focus on is their skating, their edge work. Another mentor of mine, Brian McLaughlin, who I have taken a lot of inspiration from in my own teaching, in terms of limiting crossovers with the speed of the game these days, especially you see it with players. Obviously McDavid's an exception, but throughout the league, players are too fast, too quick laterally that you can't handcuff yourself by crossing over as a defenseman, so you have to be able to use that lateral motion and use your inside-outside edges. So that's something I really want to implement, and then just the basic fundamentals as well, hard passes, not overcomplicating the game to make the pretty play, instead just make the right play and usually the first play that's available. And then otherwise just helping them grow as individuals off the ice as well, because that's something that I know we focused on, and something that's been a focus of this camp when I was a player, is getting comfortable being uncomfortable, whether it's doing things like this, presenting in front of the people, your closest peers, getting you ready for the next stages of life. That's what I want to be a big part of.
Everybody have a great winter. Good luck to all the families, and we look forward to seeing you in year 27 of JT Prospect.